दोस्तों अभी आप देख रहे हैं पेपर 5th पार्ट 2nd। इससे पहले हमने 50 क्वेश्चन देख चुके हैं। ये NHPC का पेपर है और ये पेपर देखने के बाद आपके पेपर में मार्क्स निश्चित रूप से बढ़ेंगे। आने वाले सभी एग्जाम में अगर आप ये पेपर सॉल्व करते हो, पूरा देखते हो, तो आपके मार्क्स जरूर से जरूर बढ़ेंगे, क्योंकि इसमें जो क्वेश्चन है वो बहुत अच्छी लेवल के क्वेश्चन है। आप जरूर से एक बार ये वीडियो अंत तक देखिएगा। चैनल पे नए हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिएगा, बेल आइकन बटन को जरूर से दबाइएगा, वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो लाइक करिएगा, अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करिएगा। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं। अभी बात कर रहे हैं 51st क्वेश्चन, द फार्मूला फ्रॉम ब्रेक इवन पॉइंट। ये हम ये क्वेश्चन बाद में करेंगे, उससे पहले हम अभी 53rd क्वेश्चन देखते हैं। जो क्वेश्चन ये फार्मूला वाले क्वेश्चन है ये हम बाद में देखेंगे, लास्ट में देखेंगे। अभी 53rd क्वेश्चन देखते हैं। इफ द टोटल असेट ऑफ द फर्म वेयर 50,000, outside liability were are 30,000, then the capital contributed by the owner is rupees 20,000. Now 54th question dash is the process of regulating the action so as to keep the element of the cost within the set parameter. So it is cost control. So set parameter के अंदर element cost of element को रखना, तो उसको cost control ही कहते हैं। 54th क्वेश्चन हो गया है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं। 55th क्वेश्चन, which of the following is our audit procedures to obtain audit evidence? Inspection, observation, external confirmation. So all of the above, that is first, second and third, inspection, observation, external confirmation are the audit procedure to obtain audit evidence. Now next question. So 56th question we will see it afterwards. Now we see the 57th question. The question is, given the following information, identify the correct option in terms of the correct balance. The past debit balance as per cash book 32,000, check sent for collection but not collected 10,000, check issue but not presented for payment 12,000. So correct answer is correct balance as per passbook 34,000. Okay, now next question. The question is, the question number is 58th question dash is a copy of customer's account in the bank in the book of bank. It is bank passbook. Now the next question, the question number 59th is, in case of company in gift IFSC driving its income solely in convertible foreign exchange MAT will be levied at the rate of 9% plus surcharge and sales as applicable for the year 2021. Okay, so now the question number 60th. A Limited manufacture a single product within a selling price of rupees 16 per unit with a variable cost of rupees 10 per unit. The fixed cost incurred by A Limited is equal to 48,000 per annum. Calculate the number of units to be sold to achieve a profit of 30,000 per annum. So answer is 13,000 यूनिट। आप इन सभी क्वेश्चन की प्रैक्टिस भी कर सकते हैं, जिसकी लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मिल जाएगी। इसकी वेबसाइट है mysuccess26.blogspot.com। इस पे आपको इस सबकी क्वेश्चन की प्रैक्टिस मिल जाएगी। डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में लिंक मिल जाएगी, वहाँ से आप प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो। नाउ 61st क्वेश्चन देखते हैं। विद द इफेक्ट फ्रॉम विच डेट इट इज मैंडेटरी फॉर कॉर्पोरेट director to furnish their TDS return in electronic form, e-TDS return, 1st June 2003. Now next question. On event of late filing of TDS return, the consequence is late fee of rupees 100 for every day during such failure continued subject to maximum amount of 5,000 rupees. Now 63rd question. So 63rd question is as follows. Which of the following option is correct computation of prime cost? So direct cost per direct labor plus direct expense is the correct answer. 64th question. The question is, DBO is a form of long-term contract of construction and operation of a facility in which funding is provided by public authority. What does DBO stand for? Design, build, operate. Okay, now 65th question as follows: which of the following statement is correct correct for the different type of budget? So second statement is correct. A master budget is a summary of all functional budget. The question is 66. As per Indian Accounting Standard 101, an entity first Indian Accounting Standard, financial statement shall include at least three balance sheet, two statement of profit loss, two statement of cash flow, and two statement of change in equities. Okay, so that is correct answer. Now next question. This approach of social cost benefit analysis is mainly based on publication of UINDO name guided to practical project appraisal in 1978. The full form of UINDO is United Nation Industrial Development Organization. So next question is section 213 of the Income Tax Act 1961 defines business to include any trade, commerce or manufacture or any adventure or concern in the nature of trade, commerce or manufacture. Now moving to next question. Question number 69. Which of the following option accurately shows the effect of the given transaction when recorded in a double entry accounting system? Good purchased on credit for 16,000. Good costing 12,000 sold on credit rupees for 15,000. So debtor 15,000 plus good rupees 4,000 is equal to creditor 16,000 plus capital 3,000 is the correct answer. Now 17th question. So question is, return to be furnished by a registered taxable person under the composition scheme should be furnished using GSTR4 form. 71st question. Which of the following is not a type of uniform charge method? So first three are the uniform charge method, that is depreciation fund method, insurance policy method and annuity method, but third option is not a uniform charge method, that is sum of years digit method. Now 72nd question. The question is, as per the provision of Income Tax Act 1961, filing of return of loss in case of a person other than a company or a firm is mandatory if the assessee has to carry forward the losses which are allowed to be carried forward and set off. 73rd question. Costs which are not tied to clear cause and effect relationship between inputs and output are referred to as discriminatory cost. Okay, this is important question. So now moving to next question. Dash is based on simulation technique used in budgeting, but in capital budgeting exercise it is Hart's model. Okay, now 75th question. So question is as follows: the provision of minimum alternative tax MAT are not applicable to the first, the domestic company which have opted for tax regimes under section 115BAA or section 115BAB of Income Tax Act 1961, and income accruing or arising to a company from the life insurance business referred to in section 115B of the Income Tax Act 1961, a shipping company the income of which is subject to tongue taxation. So correct answer is all of the above, 1, 2 and 3. 76th question. In the context of Indian debt market, the full form of MIBID is Mumbai Interbank Beat Rate. Okay, now 77th question. In which IPO pricing method is the offer price of security determined on the basis of real demand for the share at various price level in the market? Book building method. Now 78th question. A person covered by section 44AB Income Tax Act 1961 should get his account audited and should obtain the audit report for the financial year 21-22 corresponding to the assessment year 22-23 on or before 30 September 2022. So now 79th question. Division 3 of section 3 of Income Tax Act 19 2013 prescribed the format for preparation of financial statement for non-banking financial company NBFCs to form Indian accounting standard is applicable. Okay, now 80th question. In the given statement, which of the following options fills in the blank correctly? NPV method and IRR method always gives dash to the mutually exclusive project the same ranking, inverse ranking. So neither one or neither first or nor second. So now moving 84 to the 81st question. Mr. X wins the lottery prize for rupees 2 lakh on 20th March 22, out of which 20,000 is payable to the agent. Out of 1,80,000 to the winner, how much shall be the tax deducted at the source as under section 194B of the Income Tax Act 1961? So right answer is 54,000. Now 82 question. An American company which is listed in the stock exchange abroad can raise money from Indian investor by issuing shares through an instrument called Indian Depository Receipt. 83rd question. Given the following information, calculate the payback period. A proposal required a cash outflow of rupees 20,000 and is expected to generate cash inflow at the end of each year is of 8,000, 6,000, 4,000, 2,000 and 2,000 for over the next 5 years. So answer is payback period is 4 years. Now 84th question. The question is dash will be subjected to a physical verification. So furniture and land will be subject to a physical verification. So now question. The question is 85th question as follow. Which of the following is correct in the context of physical verification of asset? First, oil refinery production progressing at a normal level of efficiency is considered as sufficient evidence and thus no need for physical verification. Second, verification of asset like building is not necessary by measurement except where there is evidence of alteration, demolition. Third, open land needs to be periodically surveyed. Fourth, when fixed asset can be moved and where verification of all asset cannot be conducted at the same time, they should be marked and with distinctive members. So C option is correct. First, second, third and fourth. So now the 86th question. In India, the power of levy of goods and service tax has been confirmed by Article 246A of the Constitution of India. Now moving to 87th question. How will be the sale proceed from the sale and leased back transaction be recorded in the cash flow statement if the lease back is an operating lease financing activity? So now 88th question. The question is management is primarily responsible for the physical verification of fixed asset. The full form 89th question. The full form of MIRR, a capital budgeting technique, is modified internal rate of return. 90th question. As per the provision of section 8271B of the Income Tax Act 1961, the penalty for not getting the account audited in case of a profession as required by section 44AB is lower of 0.5% of gross receipt or of rupees 1,50,000. Now next question is which of the following are part of the comprehensive income OCI as per the Indian accounting standard? Change in a revaluation surplus for property, plant and equipment in the accounting standard 16 and 38. Gains and losses arising from translating the financial statement of a foreign operation Indian accounting standard 21. Change in revaluation surplus for tangible asset Indian accounting standard 38. So correct answer is first, second and third. So now 92nd question. Absolute liquidity ratio is calculated using the formula. We see the question in the next part. So all the formula based question we will see in the next part. So must tune our channel and stay tuned. Now moving to the 93rd question. Dash is calculated by modifying the discount rate to reflect the riskiness of a project. Risk adjusted discount rate is calculated by modifying the discount rate to reflect the riskiness of a project. 94th question. The question is, which of the following option illustrate an increase in one asset and decrease in another asset? Purchase of machinery for cash. 95th question. Consider a plant that costs 25,000 with an estimate useful life of rupees of 8 years and zero salvage value. Calculate the sum of years digit depreciation for first year. So it is 555. 4 times 5 is the correct answer. That is 4,000. So now the question number 96th question. X receipts in Madras. He gets 3 lakh per annum as a basic salary and receives 50,000 per annum as house rent allowance. Rent paid by him rupees 40,000 per annum. Find out the amount of taxable house rent allowance for the assessment year 21-22. So rupees 40,000. 97th question. Which section of Income Tax Act 1961 provides for the deduction of a tax at 10% on premature taxable withdrawal from the Employee Provident Fund Scheme? Section 192A. Now 98th question. Which of the following is not limitation of payback period? So third is not a limitation, that is advantage. It is an indicator of liquidity. Other are limitation. It ignores salvage value of the project. It is a sensitive to economic lifespan. It ignores timing of cash flows. 97th question. 100th question. As per Income Tax Act 1961, section 139(1), an individual other than an individual of age of 60 years or more shall have to file return of income if the total income exceeds total income before allowing exemption under section 54, 54B, 54D, 54EC, 54F, 54G, 54GA, 54GB, and deduction under section 80C to 80U exceeds rupees 2,50,000. We will see the rest of the question in the next video. So stay tuned and subscribe our channel to see the next questions. Thank you.